In the year 20XX AD. The world cheered Mega Man when, at long last, he captured and imprisoned Dr. Wily. But Dr. Wily always knew his schemes might end in extremely slow text, failure, and had planned for just such an occasion. Four robots had been hidden away, and after 6 months, without being contacted by Dr. Wily, they activate and begin searching for their master. Hello everybody, SlimKirby here, and welcome to my playthrough of Mega Man 7. Mega Man 7 was the first of the Mega Man series to be on the Super NES. When I say the Mega Man series, I mean the classic series. Obviously not talking about Mega Man X or any of that stuff. And, you know, it's a classic Mega Man game. It's definitely got that classic Mega Man style to it. But it definitely has something unique for it, too. And it's not just the graphics, because obviously the graphics would get improved by moving up to a different system, for obvious reasons. But, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get started, especially since this demo screen keeps trying to play stuff. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get going. Can't this thing go any faster, Otto? The city is under attack. I'll try and punch it up a notch. Hold on, roll. I can't believe Wily is loose again. Won't this madman ever stop? He won't be loose for long. Once Dr. Light gives Rush and me our new enhancements, Wily is history. Whoa, end of the line. The road is too unstable to keep going. You two wait here. Mega Man, take this helmet with you. I guess not. Personally, I kind of like the other one. And here we go. Mega Man gets his classic blue helmet back. And now it is time for action. Good luck, Mega Man. So here we go. Oh no, Dr. Light. Doctor, are you okay? I'll bring back Roll to take care of you. She's really just one screen over. No, Mega Man, we have no time. Wily is using the attack of his robots to cover his escape. Look. You've got to go now, Mega Man. Get Rush and follow Wily's spaceship. Alright, let's do this. Can we finally move? Yes, we can. So yeah, much like Mega Man's 3 through 6, you have a lot of the same abilities and moves. You have your Buster, which you can charge, you can slide. So really you should feel right at home. I'd say the only difference is obviously Mega Man's a lot bigger now, so he has a bigger hitbox. I think that also just comes with, you know, just all the enemies in general. So, you know, it's not necessarily harder, but it is definitely kind of awkward to get used to this, especially after you've been accustomed to the classic series for so long. And again, by classic series, I'm talking more about the, like, NES games, obviously. Because I guess this is technically part of the classic series. Anyway, let's go ahead and fight this, giant rolling pin robot. Not really that hard. Just gotta stop making stupid mistakes like I'm doing. But he doesn't take too many shots, so he's really not that bad. I also find that you have to be very precise with some of the jumps you do in the game. Oh, shoot. Who do we have here? This is Mega Man. You better tell me who you are. I'm Bass, and he's Treble. We have been trying to stop Dr. Wily while you were gone. You are much too weak to battle Wily. Maybe you better sit this one out. Let's go, Treble. Bass. I don't think we're gonna sit this one out. We're Mega Man. The game is named after us, for crying out loud. There's no way we're sitting this one out. So yeah, we only have 4 Robot Masters to fight. Now we will get more as we go through the game, so don't worry about that. Yeah, we have to start out with these 4, and of these 4, I'm trying to think of which one's which, because honestly these portraits aren't really a good indication of who is who, and they don't have the names either. I want to say we want to go for this one first, at least in my opinion, so let's go ahead and start on this stage. Here we have Burst Man. Now, there's a lot of, in terms of like collectibles and items, there's a lot more to get this time around. So there'll probably actually have to be times where I'll have to come back to a stage later on. But again, like other Mega Man games, you can revisit stages at your leisure, as long as you don't go too far into like in-game territory. So I'm gonna try to get all the items. I'm not gonna try to like completely like perfect and max out everything. But, you know, I will definitely try to get all the vital items, like all of the items that actually have like different functions and uses and that kind of thing. Anyway, I don't think I can't really... I probably won't be able to get this life very easily, so I'm going to go ahead and go down here. Oh, damn it, didn't want to take damage. Oh, we actually got an E-Tank right there, I believe. If you go this route, you get an E-Tank, which is why I went this way. So that's good. It's nice that we have a nice little E-Tank already to add to our collection. But yeah, Burst Man... Get it, bubble, burst your bubble. That's kind of the... I guess that's kind of the joke they were going for. So that item I picked up right there, that was actually a bolt. And this game introduced the bolt system, which it has definitely been used in other games for sure. But it's basically the currency of this game. There is a shop where you can buy items for certain amounts of bolts, so that's when that's going to come into play. You can pretty much access the shop, I think, whenever you want. Like, if you just go to the main map menu and I think hit the select button, you can just go straight to the shop and then get items through there. So, you know, getting to the shop is easily accessed. But we don't really have a lot of bolts. I don't think you get very many just from picking up a random drop. Like, I'll pick this up and we can go ahead and take a look and see what we have. If I press the right button anyway. Come on, game. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we only have 16 bolts. So, and, yeah, max is 999. So, we really don't have a lot at this time. But, again, give it time. We'll probably have a lot more later on. Ooh, we have a little lobster crab type of enemy here. So yeah, a lot of bubbles and bubble obstacles we'll have to deal with. Yeah, he wasn't too bad to take care of. Oh, dang it, I want that health. I should have been a little more proactive in trying to grab that, to be honest. Oh well, it is what it is. Also, these red energy tanks, these are weapon energy. They do change the general look of these items from past Mega Man games, so keep that in mind. Okay, this part can be kind of tricky. Keep in mind that the liquid will actually carry you up. So if I jump like this, I'll be able to avoid the spikes just fine, and we can move on. That was kind of close, though. I probably shouldn't have jumped. I probably should have just, like, fell into the liquid instead of trying to jump into the liquid, because that would have given me more momentum and probably screwed me up. Oh, good. The whirring blocks. Okay, hold on. Let me get situated for this. There we go. So yeah, definitely a classic Mega Man game through and through. Okay, I think I can do this. Ah, dang it. Yeah, like I said earlier, you have to be very, very precise with your jumps. Like, very, very precise. Thankfully, I don't think the boss of this world is too bad. I think it's probably the easiest boss, which is why I picked this one first. I think I've told this to a lot of people, but I feel like the main thing with Mega Man 7 is, in terms of difficulty, I think the very beginning and the very end are the hardest parts of Mega Man 7, to be quite honest. So I feel like it's really kind of hard to get started and knowing, like, oh, what boss, what weapon should I get? But pretty much like every Mega Man game, once you get your first weapon and your first strength, it's honestly pretty easy from there. Just use your traditional Mega Man logic in terms of fighting other robots. Use the weaknesses or find the weaknesses and you can take out the bosses pretty damn easily. And even then, for some bosses, and like again, this is after doing a lot of research on my own, I mean, it's definitely more than possible to beat this game with like doing like all Buster only runs, so you don't have to use the weapon weaknesses. But I feel like if they give you the weapon weaknesses, they kind of intend for you to use them, so, you know, why not? Why disadvantage yourself? Unless you just want to straight up challenge yourself, which is something completely different. Okay. I want to make sure I don't jump right here because there are spikes right above me. We do not want to get killed by spikes, that's for sure. Oh, damn it. Took a little unnecessary damage right there, but again, I'm not too worried about the boss. I think the first time I played this game, I actually beat the boss without taking any damage, which is hilarious. But we'll see. We'll see if I can get that lucky this time. Also, yeah, the stage is not really long either. We're already here, so... Okay, so here is Burst Man. He's in a bubble. Or rather, he uses bubbles to his advantage here. Those things do explode, so keep that in mind. But yeah, very easy, casual way to beat this guy is just to kind of carefully take your time, jump over these bubbles, and then just start unloading some powerful blaster shots at him. And again, just watch out for the bubble grenades. And if you do hit these bubbles, you actually won't take damage, but they will try to send you up to the spikes to automatically kill you, so keep that in mind. But yeah, just be very careful and you'll be fine for this boss. It's really not much of a challenge at all. Oh shit, all I gotta do is just jump over here, and a few more blaster shots should do it. One more charge shot should do it, if I can... Ah, not quite. One more hit. Boom! There he goes. So I did take some damage, but hey, I took very, very minimal damage, which is why I think that Burst Man is probably the easiest one to start out with, at least in my opinion. But we've already been going 15 minutes, but I'll go ahead and do another stage just because I like kind of doing like 2 stages per video. 3 if I can actually make it work. I might be able to do that next time just because we had that little intro and tutorial stage and everything. So yeah, they're giving a brief rundown of what the power is and how you can use it. So we have the Danger Wrap. Interesting power, and we're going to use it on our next boss. Speaking of which, who will our next boss be? I want to say... Okay, let me think about this for a minute. Who is the next boss? It's either Junkman or Cloudman. I want to say it's Junkman, but I could be wrong. Actually, no, I think it's Cloudman, so we're going to go to Cloudman's stage. I think it is Cloudman, because I remember a specific part of his battle when I fought him the first time. And it involved bubbles, so I do think the Danger Wrap is what we need. So this is Cloudman's level. Don't worry too much about the clouds. They do cover parts of the stage, but I don't think they'll cover, like, too many important parts of the stage, so it's not like they're going to put, like, a random hole or something over, or put the cloud over a random hole or something. That's something like maybe a Kaizo hack would do, but I don't know if they'd actually do that in the real game. Which shows that Capcom was definitely thinking about their audiences. They didn't want to have their audiences get screwed over by stupidness. I'm still going to be somewhat careful though, just in case. So that enemy right there actually changes the weather. And whenever it's raining in Cloudman's stage, it's actually going to make the stage a little bit harder at a certain point. But I'll worry about that when we actually get there. First off, I want to grab that extra life, because I did lose one earlier. If I get too low on lives, though, I'm probably going to do my traditional way of getting more lives in Mega Man games, where I basically just kill myself so I can have full lives again, or have basically 3 full lives at my disposal. Man. These enemies need to get a life and leave me alone. That sounds like a good idea, right? I think it does. Just making sure those things won't get in my way and try to knock me off. But yeah, we have our first weapon, so I feel like this game is already going to be going a lot smoother because we have our first weapon. Or at least the boss fights anyway. We still have to get through the actual stages, which can be kind of a chore in itself, but we'll do what we can. This stage kind of reminds me of Airman's stage a little bit. Albeit maybe a little, I don't necessarily want to say easier, because Airman's stage really wasn't that bad. I'm mainly just thinking of one really annoying part of Airman's stage, which was kind of this part that I'm doing right now. So as you can see, our vision is heavily limited here. We can't really see a lot of stuff in front of our face. We still have enemies to watch out for too, so this can be a pain in a lot of ways. But I feel like you have to have a little bit of faith though. And wait, what was that up there? Okay, shoot. Let me very quickly... I'm getting a lot of bolts, which is good. Let me go back up here, because there was something up here. Now, there is something actually over here to the left. I don't know if I want to go and try to grab that or not. Because there is a way you can change the weather, but we don't have the weapon that will allow us to do that yet. Yeah, okay, that was not a good idea. Well, again, I'll have to come back to a lot of these stages anyway, so I'll just come back at a future date and time and grab that. It really is a lot better when you can actually see what you're doing. I think you can still technically get it, though. Also, those guys, the Sniper Joes, they're actually a lot easier in this game, in my opinion. Because they don't have the same really annoying pattern. I mean, they have the same basic pattern, but I feel like you can destroy them a lot faster and a lot easier. So what do we got? Ooh, there's a ladder up there. I want to see what's up said ladder. So let's go ahead and grab the rush coil. Bouncy, bouncy. Get up here. Up! That all too familiar whistle. Proto Man, what's up, buddy? It's been a while, Mega Man. Here is a little information. Your weapons can be used to discover hidden areas. Try using the flame weapon in the woods. So we'll definitely we'll use that piece of information at a later date and time. For now, though, we're going to keep on moving. I did not mean to call you Rush. I'm sorry, you're just going to have to wait there and do nothing. Quite literally, that is all you're doing right now. Okay. I think we're getting kind of close to the end here. So yeah, for those enemies, aim for the egg. It's just so you don't have to deal with like the little guys. Oh god. And yeah, those are interesting enemies. I kind of like the idea of those enemies. They can kind of switch between their two primary functions. Okay, there we go. And alright, boss time. So we're going to use the danger wrap for this boss. And here we have Cloudman. Let's see what this weapon can do. Well, I messed up obviously, but yeah, this is you could basically cheat this boss out really easily with the danger wrap. I could have quite easily done this without taking any damage, but I kind of forgot the timing of the weapon. But that's pretty much it. Normally, though, as you probably saw, he kind of charges up a blast. You can easily slide under that, too, if you want to, again, do this without cheaping it out with the weapons. I say, why bother, though? If you have them, you have them. So, Dr. Wily, what do we have this time? The Thunderbolt fires out electrically charged spheres, right? Why, yes, Mega Man. You've done your studying. Yes, and it can also be used to power some electronic machines. So that's actually a very, very good hint, and we'll actually be using that in the next stage, I believe. But yes, we get the Thunderbolt. There's the password, and let's move on.